The Prostitute's Revenge. Bella's class held a culture field trip to the suburbs of Shanghai, China. Upon arriving, the students began to set up their camp, when suddenly a scream pierced through the campsite. Someone had found the corpse of a middle-aged woman lying on the ground. Blood leaked out from her mouth, and her eyes were still wide open, as if she did not want to give up on living. Everyone surrounding the area talked about the dead woman. It seemed like this was the 5th case of a serial crime to happen in this village. The teacher turned away from the corpse and asked his students to return to the school bus. Bella secretly took a look at the body and saw a woman in white with unbound long hair. The class traveled by coach to a hotel. In the evening, after a barbecue party, the teacher reminded Bella and her classmates to go to bed early and only leave the hotel with permission. At dawn, a scream woke everyone up. They ran outside to find out what was going on and saw a dead woman, blood coming out from her mouth. Another death, which looked similar to the one yesterday. There were no clues at the crime scene. People only heard the scream and then saw the corpse. The police did not know the cause of death either. However, it was sure that the victim had seen something truly terrifying, since the fear was still vivid on her face. Bella ran around to ask about what had happened, but the locals all turned away from her questioning. Seeing the sigh of the hotel's owner, Bella came to him and expressed her curiosity. He told her that 5 years ago, a village girl had to sell herself to a brothel for her parents' medical expenses. The girl had beauty and talent, so many villagers went to listen to her songs. That triggered the jealousy of the village's wives. They gathered and came to the brothel, took the girl, tortured her, and even slashed her mouth and cut out her tongue. The poor girl died with a grudge, with no one defending her. After her death, the wives who harmed her began dying, one after another. All of them screamed, coughed up blood, and died. There was only one left. Maybe that woman would die out of fear before tasting her karma, the hotel's owner concluded. She is in danger. Could you please take me to her? Bella said urgently. The hotel's owner tried to dissuade her, but facing her stubborn persistence, he was forced to agree. Bella rushed to the woman's house. At that moment, she was standing in the middle of her house with her hand covering her mouth. The demon flew around her with pure white eyes and a wide laughing mouth, blood dripping down from her sharp teeth. The middle-aged woman widened her eyes as she saw Bella. Still, using her hands to clamp her jaw, she madly shook her head. Bella was surprised when seeing the demon. It only tried to scare the woman and didn't seem to harm her. Why? The woman was very still, holding her mouth, and tried her best to ignore the demon. Bella came to understand. The woman had to do that because if she let out a sound, she would be killed. Please stop! You have killed so many people. Isn't that enough? Said Bella. The demon turned to look at Bella, vengeance filling its eyes. They should be dead. All of them. And you too! It screeched. Bella knew that she could not convince the demon to forgive its killers. If it continued to stay on Earth, many more innocents would die. The demon stretched her sharp nails out and flew to Bella. The charm, which once belonged to Bella's mother, saved her again. The demon was pushed backwards. Its eyes turned red and widened as it fell. Seeing that the charm's power had reduced, Bella ran to the ancient instrument on the table and played an old rhythm. Music was the demon's weakness. Its voice and talent were robbed away, so it did not want anyone to sing out and force her to hear music, especially the clear, beautiful melody of the past. While the music resounded, the demon writhed in pain. Bella held out her mother's whip and swung at the demon. Its body turned red, swelling up, exploding and burning to ash. Under the layer of ash, there was an odd-shaped piece of what looked like an artifact. Full of curiosity, Bella took it up and brought it along. Subscribe now to my novels to enjoy a journey of the best mystical, magical, and mysterious stories.